EA Sports coverage of the National Football League brings us to Southern Nevada, where the torch, in honor of the legendary owner Al Davis, has just been lit, as is tradition before kickoff at Allegiant Stadium, just off the Strip in Las Vegas. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Kansas City Chiefs and the Las Vegas Raiders. Mike Tirico, Greg Olson with you. That's Harrison Butker, set to get things started. And off we go from Allegiant Stadium. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. So the Raiders come out, and Greg, they make a change at quarterback in the offseason. It is now year 13 for Geno Smith, but year 1 in silver and black.
And it didn't take long. Very quickly after Pete Carroll was named the head coach of the Las Vegas Raiders, he made it a point. He wants Geno Smith to be his quarterback. They have such a great relationship from their time in Seattle. Geno played the best ball of his career for Pete Carroll, and it's no wonder why he's here now under center, and they need him to be the leader of this franchise as they continue to try to build a contending team out in Las Vegas.
2nd and 6.
From the 31, here's 2nd and 6. Off the play fake, Smith. Oh, fine work there defensively, got that hand in there. That pass is incomplete. Brian Cook there defensively to knock that one away.
And the defender does such a good job, Mike, not only putting himself in position to make the play, but how often do we see guys that are there and they just can't quite make it? In this case, he's there, knocks the ball down, really nice play.
From the gun, it's Geno. He's going to take a shot down the field. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete.
And this passing game continues to come up short these last couple plays. That's 2 consecutive incompletions in a row. Now they're staring 4th down right in the face.
On 4th down, A.J. Cole to punt for the Raiders. Kansas City sends Nico Remigio back to return. And no chance to turn up feet. He's forced out of bounds after a very short return.
1st and 10.
So out comes the Kansas City offense to take over for the first time. They'll be led out by their quarterback, drafted back in 2019. Out of Washington State, it's Gardner Minshew.
Don't let this guy's laid-back personality fool you, Mike. He is a tremendous presence to have in your quarterback room. Not only does he have the ability to manage the game at a high level, but your team has a legitimate chance to beat anyone in the league whenever he's under center. Now, I don't know if I'd classify him as a long-term solution, but he's certainly someone every franchise they would love to have.
And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40.
And a Kansas City
16 yards
Chiefs.
on the game, and a quick first down.
A gain of 16 yards.
These are the chunk plays they thought they could get here against this pass defense. They thought the passing game favored their offense in this matchup, and I think we can expect this to be the case the rest of the game.
Now the first carry for the Rutgers Scarlet Knight, Isaiah Pacheco. And he'll get up beyond the 40 to the 41-yard line. Adam Butler there on the tackle.
It's 2nd and 8.
Second down, 8 yards to go. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. And he's going to be dropped after a pickup of about 5.
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot. But they knew it was coming, and they end up holding them to just a short gain.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3. The shotgun, a throw from Minshew. He'll get this one complete to Brown. They hook up again. Second time on this drive. And this one's good for 18 yards and a first down.
Kansas City Chiefs.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
And he'll get about 8 on that one, most of it coming after the catch. It's second down.
Just take what the defense is giving you. And you can stay ahead of the chains and just take these easy pitch and catch throws underneath, hitch routes, quick game. Now it puts you in a lot more favorable down and distances to eventually attack this defense a little bit more downfield.
On the carry, it's Pacheco. And he'll get about 4 out of that one. That should be enough to move the chains. It is first down.
Well, here's where you really see the value of having a good run. Third and short, fourth and short. The ability to just keep it simple, win up front, turn around, hand the ball to your back, and to say, okay, more likely than not, we're going to get a fresh set of downs, maintain possession, and now continue to find opportunities to go generate points.
He'll manage to get 2, maybe 3 on that carry. And landed Roberts in there on the tackle.
A gain of 4. It's now second and 6 at the 20-yard line.
From the 20, here's second and 6. From the gun, here's Minshew. Now he'll run.
Well, let's give credit here to the coverage unit, Mike. There was nowhere to go with the ball for that quarterback. He had no choice but to just tuck it down himself, and he's able only to pick up a short gain.
Good drive to this point. Now can you convert on 3rd and 3? Now Minshew. Forced to his right. He'll try and get there on the ground. And he's got the first down. He'll slide to a stop and take it to 1st and goal. A gain of 11, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal, Kansas City.
Those plays are killers for a defense. You think you have the quarterback hemmed in. You think you have a chance for your pass rush to get you off the field. Instead, he gets away, picks up some tough yards, and sets his team up 1st and goal.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's 2nd and goal.
Brings up 2nd
A loss was definitely not something they had accounted or budgeted for in this spot. And now, I think it really limits what do you feel comfortable dialing up here on 2nd and goal.
One more time with Pacheco. And he will power his way into the end zone. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, KC. Taking care of business on the ground to get the score. And, Greg, the big guys up front, they deserve some praise on that one.
Absolutely, Mike. And it really only takes one guy to distort the defense and win his block. But in this case, give credit to the entire unit. They did their job, and they reward their offense with a touchdown.
Harrison Butker now for the extra point. It's up and through. And the Chiefs will take a 7-0 lead.
Raiders nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
The Raiders take over.
The Raiders offense ready to see the football for the 2nd time. They were forced to punt the first time through. It led to a touchdown, so down 7-0 as they get the ball back for 1st and 10. They go play action with Smith. That one down the field, but they cannot connect. And it's incomplete. Trey Tucker, the intended receiver. And that will lead to a second down.
Initially, a nice job by the receiver. He actually was open downfield. He was able to get behind the defense, but the window closed up so quickly they couldn't get the ball to him. Prevents the big play.
Play action now. It's Gino. Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
The best thing they did here, Mike, is keep their rush lane integrity. What that means is you have to rush the quarterback as a unit. Keep him in the pocket. Keep him on that X. And when you do, man, he becomes a sit and duck for this pass rush.
So, backed up after the sack, and now it's 3rd and long. Working out of the gun, Smith. He'll try to run for it, and he's able to take this for good yardage before sliding and hitting the deck to end the play.
Sometimes it's just a case of taking what the defense gives you, and here's one of those examples. There's nowhere for him to go with the ball. For a minute, it looked like he was going to be able to pick up this first down with his legs. The defense rallies, brings him down short of the first down marker, sets up 4th down.
Here's A.J. Cole now. And he's on to punt for the second time in this opening quarter. Fair catch taken, and they're going to start right at their own 20-yard line. The Chiefs offense ready to see what they can do on their second possession. They lead 7-0 thanks to the touchdown on the opening drive. So try to double up here as they begin this drive 1st and 10. Here's Minshew. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's 2nd down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10. Minshew. They'll set up the screen to Pacheco. And it'll be taken down up past the 40-yard line. They'll pick up 23 on that one. Good for a Chiefs first down.
Really nice job there, Mike. I mean, he sees the blitz coming and just gets the ball out of his hands. Understand where your outlets are. It results in an easy pitch and catch and move the chains.
He'll take a shot here for the end zone. That is caught. What a throw. Xavier Worthy. Touchdown, Chiefs.
Touchdown, Kansas City.
This is when you're very fortunate as an offensive play caller, Mike, that you not only have the speed on the outside, but you got the big arm behind center, because it doesn't get real fancy. If you can hold up in the protection, you're saying run as fast and as far as you can. I'm going to throw it as far as I can, and when you connect, it is a thing of beauty, and in this case, it results in a touchdown.
And Butker on for the extra point. The kick is good, and the Chiefs will extend their first quarter lead. It's now 14-0. So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. The Raiders offense ready to take over once again. They've had it twice and they've punted twice, still seeking that first down of the game. as they begin this third drive. On the ground, it's Genty to start the drive. He'll burrow his way forward for a couple. Nick Bolton, the linebacker, there for the stop.
Nice job by the running back making the first guy miss, but it's the pursuit by the entire defense. Even though he doesn't get him down on his first try, the rest of his guys are all rallying to the ball, and they bring him down for a short gain.
A second down throw for Smith. He'll try to set up the screen to Genty. And he's going to have a first down and forced out. Nice pickup of 9.
Doing a nice job there to move the chains early in this drive, but now as they approach midfield, continue to keep your foot on the gas. Don't get conservative. Don't start sitting on the ball. Cross midfield and go. Anytime you find yourself on your opponent's side of the field, you have to be thinking points.
On a zone read, he'll hand it to Genty. And he will not be able to turn up the field. He'll drop him behind the line.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
After the loss of 3, it is 2nd and 13. From the shotgun, it's Smith. And this is too far out in front. That one's incomplete.
I'll tell you what, Mike, with this guy's speed, he's not an easy target to overthrow. So that's one of those where they're telling this quarterback, throw it with everything you got. Just lay it out there. And more times than not, he's going to run under it. But in this case, just a little bit too much on it. He winds up overshooting his man.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And he'll be stopped short of a first down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
It's 4th down.
On comes the punter now, as he's on to punt for the Raiders. Here's Remigio. And he's going to be brought down. And with that tackle, we hit the end of the first quarter of play. We are through 1. It's the Chiefs on top. And we're back in Vegas after this. The Chiefs have it here to start quarter number 2. They'll start with a 1st and 10 at their own 20. The drive begins with a run by Pacheco. And that's going to be a Chiefs first down. As he gets it up past the 30, we'll mark him at the 32.
The ability to be effective on first down, Mike, it just makes everything else easier. In the event you do have to face a 3rd down the road, they're usually a lot more manageable situations, a lot easier to convert.
Once again, it's Pacheco. And he'll be forced out of bounds just a couple yards short of a first down. That's a pickup of 8.
Out of bounds at the 41-yard line. It's a gain of 9. Brings up 2nd and a yard.
From the 41, it's 2nd and 1. Back is Minshew. Looking middle, and he's got Brown. And they're going to work this down inside the 45.
15 yards.
That's his 3rd catch of this first half, and good enough for a first down.
First down. A gain of 15.
The thing that jumps out to me the most, Mike, is just how often the quarterback is able to throw the ball to his first read in the progression. So hats off to the play caller. Him and the quarterback seeing the game through the exact same set of eyes, and there is a lot of room to operate.
He'll get this complete to Pacheco. And they'll take this down inside the 35. That's 13 more on that play. And quickly, another first down.
A gain of 13 yards. First down, Kansas City.
Throwing is Minshew. That's over the middle, complete to Brown. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. Give him 12 on that one. They are on the march. Another first down.
A gain of 12. And a first down, Chiefs.
Throwing again is Minshew. This caught right side by Worthy. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
4 yards on the
You can
pickup.
see the eyes of the quarterback. He's trying to push this ball initially downfield, but with the defense doing a good job keeping a lid on the coverage, he's forced to check this ball down to the shallow route. But this is something that they know in the future. If I need a couple yards, they can come back to this play.
To the air once more is Minshew. I had a defender draped all over. Incomplete. Good work to body him up and set up a third down.
And they got the look they were hoping for, one-on-one on the outside. He's just unable to hold on to it through contact, and I think that was a big opportunity missed.
To the air on third down, it's Minshew. That is hot. He gets the hook up with Rice. And he's in. Rashee Rice. Touchdown, Kansas City. This defense continuing to give up points. Greg, you've been on offenses like this. This has to feel great when you're on a roll like this.
And it's really twofold, Mike. First and foremost, just like you said, every offense in the league works all week. We want to start out fast. We want to establish some early rhythm and play our style of game. They've certainly done that. Now, on the flip side, what does it do to your opponent? It takes them completely out of their game plan, knowing this early in the game, they're chasing points.
The kick is good. Next the score, Chiefs 21, Raiders nothing.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. On the return is Dylan Laube. And he'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Raiders offense getting things in order as they trot out for this next possession. They find themselves down 3 touchdowns here, needing to flip the script in a hurry. And they'll start it here on first down. They'll start on the ground with Gentry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
I can promise you that is not how they wanted to start this drive, Mike. I mean, to get blown up at the point of attack, there was just nowhere for the back to go on that run.
Lost 1 on the last play, so now it's 2nd and 11. It's a first carry for the veteran Raheem Mostert. And he'll only manage to pick up 3 yards, and that leads to third down.
It's a gain of 4.
So this team finds themselves now in a little bit of a tricky situation here, Mike. If they don't find a way to start sustaining some of these drives and come away with points, all of a sudden you're trailing by double digits in the second half. You become very one-dimensional. You become very pass-heavy, and that's certainly not how
Nowhere to go. He's going to be taken down.
and what's been a pretty one-sided affair from the opening whistle. It just seems like it continues to get worse. This defense, they know they have them on the edge, and they continue to rush the quarterback the way they are. I'm not sure what this offense can do come the second half.
Here's the punter now, as he'll punt it away for the 4th time today. Fair catch here. Called for and made beyond the 30-yard line.
First and 10.
The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. And he's been a big component of the passing game so far. You see the numbers here in the first half. This defense is going to need to find a way to key in on him because he's eating them up right now. On 1st and 10, it's Minshew. Reaching for it, the tight end couldn't bring it in. It's incomplete. Travis Kelce, the intended target. It's second down.
They've got to find a way to free him up, and whether that's moving him around the formation or using some pre-snap motion to get him better looks, but right now it's been a lot of double coverage, it's been a lot of tight windows, and if they're going to have more success today on the offensive side of the ball, especially in the passing game, this offensive play caller.
And this is going to be caught, but they say out of bounds. So, incomplete pass.
Timing and anticipation, those are the critical elements anytime you're throwing a ball outside of the numbers. If the quarterback waits too long, Mike, that receiver just gets closer and closer to the sideline and just makes what should have been a much easier throw and catch an incomplete pass.
This one, a deep shot for Rice. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. They force 4th down.
And that's what you call a wasted series. They come out here and they decide we're just going to air it out. 1st, 2nd, 3rd down. All 3 incompletions. And now it brings up 4th down. And barring some crazy decision here to keep your offense on the field, you're going to find yourself right back on the sideline.
The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll try to get this a bit more respectable before the break. It has not been their half to this point. Let's see what they do on this drive. 1st down now. For about a half dozen. It'll set up 2nd down.
The tackle by Brian Cook. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 25-yard line.
Here's Gino. Short throw, that's pulled in by Mayer. And he'll be taken down. The gain is 6, and it's a new set of downs. He picked up the 1st down.
Nothing a quarterback loves more, Mike, than being able to pick up a 1st down without being forced to push the ball downfield and force it past the line to gain. He settles for the underneath check down. He's confident that his receiver is going to pick up the rest after the catch.
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him. Mike Dana in there to drop him that time. It's a loss of 7.
This offense just continues to struggle to find any sort of rhythm. And now part of it is self-inflicted wounds, but the vast majority of their struggles has just been their inability to pass protect. You can't expect your quarterback to settle into the game and have any confidence operating out of the pocket when the second he hits his back foot, the play's over.
Work to do now as they come up on 2nd and long. From the shotgun, Smith. Open man downfield. He's got his tight end, Bowers. First time these two have connected this afternoon, and it'll wind up being a first down.
We spent so much time talking about arm strength, and while that certainly has a place in the conversation, look at the touch of this ball, Mike. It's a deep corner route. This ball needs to have the right pace, the right trajectory to not only get it over the second-level defenders, but get that ball down into the hands of his target. He makes it look a lot easier than it actually is.
Tyler Lockett. 8 yards on the pickup, brings up 2nd and 2 at the 43-yard line.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, it's Gino. Once again, right back to Lockett. And they bring him down inside the 25-yard line.
19 yards.
They'll get 19 out of that play. Good for a Raider first down.
1st and 10 at the 23-yard line.
It's been a rough first half, but now as we approach halftime, Mike, you got to start getting some wins, and it could be something small like we just saw here. Some positive plays, build a little confidence on that sideline, so as you go into halftime, you have something to build on.
Smith going to keep this himself. And he's going to be taken down as we hit the 2-minute warning here in this first half. What an important sequence this is, trying to get one of those scores back before halftime in a great spot. First down and goal. That's hauled in at the 2, and he'll take it on in. Michael Mayer, touchdown Raiders.
Las Vegas.
Well, that is a step in the right direction, finding the end zone. I don't know, Greg. Could this be building some momentum for these guys, and that's important before halftime?
Absolutely, and I think the biggest thing this coach is trying to get across right now on the sideline, Mike, is let's just cut into this lead and let's make it a one-score game at half. So they still got some work to do, but if they can go into halftime, regroup, catch their breath, just keep it close, give yourself a fighting chance here out of the break.
Daniel Carlson on to attempt the extra point. He knocks it through, and the Raiders get back in it. It is 21-7.
Raiders 7.
Here's Carlson now. He'll kick this one off, following the touchdown on the other end. Nico Remigio to bring it back. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. That's where the offense will take over. So here comes the KC offense set to take over once more. The lead is a couple of touchdowns as this drive kicks off 1st and 10. Working out of the gun, it's Minshew. He'll drop this underneath to Pacheco. And he's back to the line of scrimmage, but that's it. No gain before stepping out of bounds.
Right at the line of scrimmage.
So anytime you decide to blitz, the hope is that the secondary can hold up long enough to allow the extra pressure guys to get to the quarterback. But when you don't get to the quarterback and he's able to get the ball on time and in rhythm, there are holes in the back end, and they're able to pick up the first down.
Moving to his right. He keeps it himself.
Initially, Mike, a really good job by the defense. Nowhere to go with the ball for this quarterback. He's forced to pull it down and turn into a runner. A little slow reaction, and he's able to actually pick up a pretty good gain.
They'll empty out the backfield, line up for 3rd and 3. And that is incomplete. Contact occurred just as the ball was arriving. There are no flags. It's 4th down.
And that's exactly how you teach it. They want these defenders to time the hit that right when the ball gets there, you separate the receiver from the ball. And those are the ones on offense, man. You just have to make that catch, Mike. I know it's easier said than done, but you know the hit's coming. You've got to squeeze that thing, brace for impact, and make that play for your offense.
And he'll get forward for a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over. First and 10, it's Genty. And I'm up and down, just shy of the 40. Now the Raiders going to use the first of their timeouts, and they'll stop it just over a minute remaining in this first half.
Well, a really nice start here to the drive. Early down success. Every offensive coordinator is trying to find ways. How do we pick up first downs without having to get to third down? We see it here. Big explosive run. Now the rest of the drive unfolds.
On first and 10, here's Smith. That's to the right side, and caught by Bowers.
Defense does a nice job here initially using zone coverage to take away the middle of the field. That's the most valuable real estate in football. Quarterback gets off his first read, sees some openings to the sideline, and him and his receiver are able to connect.
Throwing on second down, Smith. He'll go right back to Bowers. He's got it again. And he's down on the other side of midfield. Mark him at the 48-yard line. Now timeout Vegas. That is their second, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. So they come to the line for first down and 10. Now, Gino. First down throw there is incomplete.
So as halftime looms, Mike, they have to find a way to capitalize on this drive right here and make sure they end the half with some sort of points. Now, that incompletion, not ideal, but at the very least it stops the clock. Catch your breath, get back in the huddle, and this next play, it's got to be a gotta-have-it best play call.
That one down the field, but it is incomplete.
All right, so the ball falls incomplete, but I think what it does now, Mike, is it allows you to stop the clock, get in the huddle, take a deep breath, and now your play caller has to give you the best play. Go get points here before the half and try to build something going into halftime.
Smith from the gun on third down. And deep for the back of the end zone. That one broken up in the end zone. It's incomplete. What great work just to get those hands up there. And now it's fourth down.
Every so often, Mike, you can see these offenses, and it looks like the passing game gets a little bit too predictable. And as the defense continues to flood the back end of these zones with extra defenders, they're continuing to force this quarterback to not only make some difficult throws, but to put the ball in harm's way.
The Chiefs take over first and 10 at their own 21-yard line.
This drive starts at the 21. It's first and 10. And they're just going to run it here up the middle. Big gain on the ground here as he takes this up past the 40-yard line.
It's a gain of 20.
And now here's a timeout. They're going to take it with 8 seconds remaining until the break.
Well, that's how you get a drive started. A big play here in the run game, and you have to imagine this is something we're going to continue to see. Success early in the drive typically results in success later in the drive.
On first down, here's Minshew. That's into the hands of Worthy. And with just 4 seconds left in the first half, a timeout is called. They'll work now on 2nd and 4. Here's a handoff to Pacheco. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this first half of play.
Okay, Mike, thanks very much. Welcome in, everyone, to the downtown Orlando studios. Scott Hansen and crew with you for a short and sweet halftime, as this game's had a little bit of everything to it. We'll find out which side can establish some tempo in the third quarter as we're ready to kick off the second half. Back out to our commentary team, Mike Tirico and Greg Olson.
All right, Scott, thank you very much. Welcome back, everyone, for quarter number 3. Both teams ready to get back at it as we get back underway here on EA Sports. Here's Smith to return it. He's across the 20, taken down just shy of the 25. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They're going to be looking to possibly push this to a 3-score advantage. Work to do on this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start on the ground with Pacheco, and he'll get about 5.
Isaiah Pacheco.
And he has been a handful to deal with throughout this entire contest, Mike. And they came into the game saying, we want to impose our will on the defense, and that's exactly what they've been able to do.
From the 29, here's 2nd down and 5. The shotgun, a throw for Minshew. He'll look over the middle and find his running back, Isaiah Pacheco. And he's going to take this all the way to the house. 70 yards. Touchdown, Kansas City. Well, they get the running back out of the backfield, and Greg, we find him in the end zone, a touchdown pass.
Mike, we call those short throw, long run. It's every quarterback's dream. He's able to get the ball out of his hand to his intended target, and in this case, this guy, he does the rest.
Butker now for the point after. His kick is good. And the Chiefs will extend this third quarter lead.
Raiders 7.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. Now an opening past the 30. Nice job by the return team as he takes it across the 30-yard line. The Raiders offense ready for their first possession of this second half. They are in need of points in a big way as they set out on 1st and 10. From the shotgun, it's Smith. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
It's second
And this is
down
really
and
just
10.
more of the same that we saw in the first half. They have made it a huge struggle in the passing game. I mean, just no easy completions, no open space. Every single ball has been contested, and they've done a great job all day.
Quick throw. Here's Best on the RPO. And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 11.
Pickup of 11
And the
yards
Las
on that
Vegas
one. First down, Vegas.
First and 10
Whatever
at
they've
the
talked about in the locker
43-yard
room at the
line.
halftime break seems to have worked. They've come out with a new established energy. You could see it when they took the field. Now this offense seems to be building on it because with that chunk play, just a little bit of rhythm that they can build off of. They got a long way to go to get back into this game, but so far off to a good start.
Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
This is a really nice job of just finding a hole in coverage, Mike. And I used to say, hey, when you're open, stay open. That's the art of route running versus zone coverage. And it's a friendly target for the quarterback in space, and they're able to convert.
Run out of the gun for Genty. And a nice run there. He'll be stopped just shy of a first down. A pickup
He's
of
tackled
9.
at the 34-yard line. A gain of 9 brings up second and 1.
From the 34-yard line, here's second and a yard. Keep it on the ground with Genty, and the struggles in the running game continue. They take him down behind the line.
And after that negative run, I think this changes the play call now on third down. So this offensive line has to be a lot better on first and second down to gain positive yards. Stay on track because you don't want to be in third and pass too often in today's NFL.
Gets that one complete to his tight end Bowers. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down.
Las Vegas.
I know, I'm biased. But listen, you can't convince me, Mike, that there's a better option on the field, especially when you got a guy like this, that on third down or critical moments, that's where the ball needs to go. The size, the speed, the matchup problems that he creates. If I was in a critical situation, there is no doubt where I'm going with the ball.
Brought down at the 23-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now second and 6.
From the 23, here's second down and 6. Working out of the gun, Smith over the middle. That's the tight end Bowers. And that's going to be a first down. A pickup of 9.
It's a pretty simple read. It's man coverage. They run a little interference on the inside, and that makes it hard for the defender to stick with their man, and it leads to an easy pitch and catch.
Run right up the gut for Genty. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it.
And they've really done a nice job defensively holding them in check. I mean, ideally, you'd want your back to average around 4 yards a pop, but they're falling short of that threshold as of now, and partially it's why they find themselves trailing at this stage in the game.
He pulls it in around the 5. And they'll stop him just short of the goal line, but they are going to have enough to convert. It's going to be first and goal.
And this is the blueprint, Mike. The ability to sustain and maintain possession and methodically move the ball down the field in the process. The defense has had no answers up until this point, and now the next step is, can they come away with 6? Because anything less than that, after this long drive, would be a bit of a letdown.
And he is going the wrong way, tackled back at the 7.
In these goal-to-go situations backed up on your own goal line, Mike, what they teach the defense is it's your job to establish a new line of scrimmage, and that's exactly what they did here. Watch the push they get. The offensive line goes backwards, and they take the ball carrier down for a loss.
And the rush gets home. He'll go down. They got him.
What once looked like a promising drive has suddenly hit a little bit of a roadblock here, Mike. They're in scoring position, yes. But now on 3rd and goal, following that 2nd down sack, this defense has a shot to come away, only giving up 3.
So the last 2 plays have gone backwards. Now it's 3rd and goal. Back is Smith. Oh, looking end zone, but it is out of the reach of the receiver and incomplete. Trying to get it to his tight end, Brock Bowers. And it'll be 4th and goal coming up.
They let a golden opportunity slip away on that one. That's the matchup that they wanted. They just couldn't quite capitalize on it.
A 30-yard attempt.
Carlson's kick is good. And the Raiders are able to put up 3 and cut into the lead.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
Back out is Carlson following the made field goal. And he sends this kickoff away. Here's Smith to return it. And he'll be brought down just beyond the 25-yard line. The Chiefs and their running back, Isaiah Pacheco, head out for their next drive. They'll try to establish some tempo as they start this one with 1st and 10. On the ground to start the drive with Pacheco. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 13 yards to start that drive. And a quick 1st down.
That's good for a Kansas City Chiefs.
Pretty much just more of the same from what we saw with this back in the 1st half. And he doesn't need much. He gets a little bit of space, and then he can create the rest. It's the combination of patience, vision, and then the burst to hit the hole once.
He brought all the time he could, but he's going to be taken down as he couldn't get a throwaway.
It's 2nd down.
And now we're seeing the game kind of go back and forth. Each team trading blows, trying to establish control over the other. Nice chunk play on the previous play. The defense responds back with a sack, and we'll see which team can establish a little bit more of this control as the game unfolds.
So after the loss on 1st, here's 2nd and 14. From the gun, here's Minshew. A throw left side there, not going to find the target.
Throughout this entire game, we've really seen this quarterback operate very efficiently, not only being able to spread the ball to multiple playmakers, Mike, but really complete a high percentage of his passes. So can't let that last incomplete break what's been a really nice rhythm so far.
On 3rd and long, it's Minshew. He's got his tight end. That's Travis Kelce. And he'll be stopped short of a 1st down, and that will necessitate a call to the punt team. It's 4th down.
So he isn't able to move the chains, but I think this is still a great example to just point out that certain guys on the field earn the trust of their quarterback. And he wasn't even necessarily open, Mike, but he's still, hey, it's 3rd down. Give one of my best players an opportunity to go up and compete for the ball. And he's going to continue to get more of these 50-50 opportunities when he keeps coming down with them.
The Raiders offense ready to see what they can do. They'll see if they can put something together here, beginning with 1st and 10. Here's Smith. And he's going to go down yet again. He has been under fire all game long. That's the linebacker, Nick Bolton. He's in loss of 8 to begin the drive.
So many of these possessions start with negative plays on first down, and you're just going to hear every offensive coordinator stress. It is so important we don't fall behind the sticks, but when you just can't pass protect and give your quarterback time, this is going to continue to happen.
Man in motion here is Tucker. A second down throw to Smith. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. That's picked up by the Chiefs. And he is going to bring this one back. They force the fumble, and this leads to a defensive score. Greg, what a terrible play for the offense. You're trying to gain some momentum. Here you not only lose the handle of the ball, you hand the defense 6 points.
And Mike, how often do we see that when a player loses the ball, his confidence is not far behind? And I think in this case, that's where the coaching comes in. Put your arm around him. Hey, we're giving you the ball in this next possession. We believe in you. They've got to get this player back into the flow of the game after that back-breaking turnover that led to the defensive touchdown.
Butker's extra point is good, and the Chiefs tack on one more to their lead.
Raiders 10.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. To return, it is Zamir White. He'll work his way across the 25-yard line.
First and 10.
The Raiders offense and veteran Tyler Lockett getting ready to get back to work. They'll start out first down and 10. Off the play fake, Smith. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away, and that'll set up second down.
It leads to second.
They just
and
have
10.
to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
They'll try again here, second and 10. Here's a handoff to Genty. Maybe a couple there. It's third down.
Ashton Genty, the ball carrier. He's tackled at the 29-yard line. That's a gain of 3. It's third and 7.
Smith. This offensive line just has no answers right now. It's another sack.
Mike, this isn't real complicated. You're just not going to win a lot of NFL games when you continue to give up sacks at the rate that they are. I mean, this is just a complete disaster for this offensive line, and if they don't get it fixed, this game could be a runaway.
The Raiders have their punt team out there
for the Raiders
as they are forced to kick for the 6th time today. Fair catch called and taken right at the 30-yard line. Now, after the play, looks like we have an injury for one of the Chiefs. So as they look at the injured player, we'll take a timeout. So, 3 quarters now in the books. Back with more after the break. You're tuned in to the NFL on EA Sports. They put Kelsey in motion. Here's Pacheco. He gets the fourth quarter going, and he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line.
It's a gain of 14
Give him 14
yards.
on that play. One play, one first down.
First down.
And this running game has really been rolling, Mike, all game long. The holes, the run lanes, they've been there consistently. Here's another nice run as they look to put this game away.
They'll stay on the ground and stay with Pacheco. And this defense not fooled by the option. They stick with the running back and they get him down for no gain.
No gain on the play.
I know it's easy from up in the booth, Mike, but I think that's one of those zone reads where the quarterback needs to pull it and keep it himself. The defense was clearly keyed on the running back. Not much room in there. No gain.
They'll run it straight ahead with Pacheco. And they're going to work this down inside the 45. A pickup there of 13. And the Chiefs have a first down.
So when you're evaluating the impact of a team's run game, I think it's important at the end of the game to look back and say, okay, how many yards did they run for? But more importantly, when did those yards come? Did I run for those yards in the fourth quarter, which typically means I had the lead? That's the sign of a successful run game, as opposed to getting a lot of meaningless yards early in the game. It's not the big play they were hoping for, but first down efficiency, staying ahead of the chains, is what every offense is trying to find, and it brings up a manageable second down.
From the 38 now, here's second down and 4. A run up the middle with Pacheco. He's got space inside the 25. And he's going to be out of bounds, but they are in the red zone, inside the 20. And it's a gain of 19 to the 19-yard line.
Here's a case of an offense just piling on. You're really imposing your will on the defense. Everyone in the stadium knows you're going to run it. The defense knows it, you know it. And no matter what they do, they have no answers whatsoever.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe he gets a yard out of that one. It's second down.
It's second and 8.
Here's a designed run. He'll step up and run.
And these are body blows on any defense. This quarterback has the ability to make guys miss and do a lot of damage in the run game. And that's a nice pickup there.
Third and inches. It's the quarterback with the sneak. And he will have the Chiefs first down. Maybe by about a yard as they find a way to convert on third and inches.
I don't want to take anything away from the quarterback here, Mike. He did a nice job picking up that first down. But this play is won or lost by the big guys up front. They're the ones who need to get off the snap on time, get leverage on the defender, and create the space needed for the quarterback to pick up the first down.
Nothing there. He is fortunate just to get back to the line. Now it's second and goal.
No gain on the play.
And up until this point, this is not something that we've seen a lot of. His running backs had a really nice day. So in this case, this rep goes to the defense.
Try it again here from the 7-yard line. Second down and goal. One more time with Pacheco. And he's close to the goal line, but they're going to mark him short. Put him down at the 1.
Just shy of the goal line. A gain of 7 yards. It's now third and goal.
Half yard. That's all they need on this third and goal. They'll try to sneak it here. And he's able to get the ball across the goal line. He's in. Gardner Minshew. Touchdown, KC. Greg, in the end zone again, I'm running out of different ways to say touchdown. They're doing it so often here today.
Mike, some offensive play callers, once they get the lead, it's just milk the clock and let's get out with a win. But not this coach. He is trying to score every single time they possess the ball.
Butker now to add the PAT. It's up
The kick
and
is
good. And the Chiefs will add one more onto their big lead.
Raiders 10.
So now it's
Harrison
Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard
The Raiders
line.
offense getting those helmets back on, ready to head out for their next possession. They'll begin with 1st and 10. From the shotgun, Smith. Oh, the ball comes out. And fortunately, he's able to cover it up. It will not be a turnover, but will go down as a sack.
And 20.
Well, the pressure was on there, and they do get him for the sack. Almost got a turnover out of it as well, Greg. Fortunate to keep possession.
Really fortunate, Mike. That ball ended up kind of bouncing back into a spot where the quarterback was able to fall on it, but you mentioned it. That play was very close to being a complete disaster for the offense.
On 2nd down, Smith. They'll try to set up the screen to Genty. This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
Number 2, Ashton
I think this
Genty.
play is a direct result
Taken
of his
down
film
back at
study.
the
He knew
15-yard
exactly
line.
where that ball was going before the play was snapped, and that play recognition, man, it separates a lot of guys in this league and results in a negative play.
From the gun, it's Gino. Now problems. He loses the football near his own goal line. In the pocket, looking to throw the ball, but the defense was looking right at the ball. They knock it away and come up with the turnover.
Mike, we see so often a quarterback is so focused, keeping his eyes down the field, looking for one of his receivers to work himself free, that they lose track of where the defenders are. And I think that's exactly what happened here. The defender closed on him quicker than he might have thought, knocks the ball loose, creating the takeaway.
After that fumble recovery, a big opportunity here. 1st and goal. Pacheco trying to find a crease in that mass of humanity, but he's going to come up short.
This defense is able to get the hold here on 1st down, Mike, but they might have to do it 3 more times. I think if I'm this offense, I'm saying this is 4 down territory. I've got 3 more shots to gain 1 yard. Here you go.
Another shot from the 1 on 2nd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And this is not going to do it either. Stop for no gain. And just like that, it's 3rd and goal.
Brings up 3rd and
This
goal.
offense is finding out the hard way, Mike. There is just not a lot of room to operate against this defense down near the goal line.
Good job so far by the defense protecting the short field. Now it's 3rd and goal. They'll run with Pacheco. And once again, nothing there. Stopped short with no gain. Now 4th and goal. 2 minutes remain in the 4th quarter. Greg and I back on EA Sports after this. The offense will stay out trying to get this final yard. It is 4th and goal. They'll try it now with Pacheco. And he will score again. Isaiah Pacheco. Touchdown, Chiefs. That is his third touchdown of the afternoon. We might need a calculator before this one is done. It has been one-sided, and the route rolls on, Greg.
Absolutely, Mike, and they just keep piling on the points. I mean, this offensive play caller, he's saying it's never enough. I'm going to try to score with every possession, and we've seen him do that all game long.
Here's Butker now for the extra point. He's got it. And the Chiefs add on to their already sizable lead.
49, Raiders 10. Harrison Butker.
So now it's Butker following the touchdown to send this one away. Laube now to return it. And it'll be brought down past the 25. Decent field position to start this drive. The Vegas offense ready to get rolling again. They'll do so with 1st and 10. To throw is Smith. They'll get about 4 here as he is taken down.
In a lot of offenses, Mike, these quick passes to the wide receivers really fall under the run category. Of course, they're going to go down as a forward pass, but to a lot of offensive coordinators in the league, it's a lot easier to pick up 1st and 2nd down yardage on these quicks than it is to turn around and hand it off to your running back and count on blocking everything.
And they'll get him down after a gain of 5, but that is enough for a first down.
6.
Well, sometimes as a play caller, it's pretty easy. Get the ball into the hands of your best players. In this case, a wide receiver screen. Get it to him quick, get some blockers out in front, let him do the rest after the catch, and he picks up the first down.
They'll run it straight ahead now with Genty. And he finds some space, tackles after a gain of 7 on 1st down.
So I think as you look back over the course of this game, it's really been the inability of this offense, Mike, to create any sort of balanced attack to get anything going. And whether you look at the rushing yards, whether you look at just the points scored, this offense has to find a way going forward to generate more big plays and more balance, both run and pass.
He'll step up and run this. Gino's been around, knows how to slide and get out of harm's way after picking up the first down.
I love this call, Mike. 2nd down and short. One of the best downs in football to take a shot. Give credit to the defense. They were ready for it. But a nice job by the quarterback, realizing there's nothing downfield. Take off, turn into a runner, pick up the first down.
That's caught left side by Bauer. And they'll take this down inside the 35.
13 more yards. That's another.
So it's a win for the visiting Chiefs. And right away you can point to the turnover battle. Always key. Tells the story so often. It did here again today. Their offense didn't turn it over at all. They finished on the plus side with the takeaways. And as a result, they're going to come away with the victory. So that'll do it for us. For Greg Olson and our terrific team behind the scenes, I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. Follow us on X at EA Madden NFL. So long, everybody.